Hello everybody and welcome back to Silver Run Forest. I'm Craigyboy, thank you so much for joining me today. So I'm just sitting here at the dining table. I've finished me full English breakfast. Absolutely stuffed now. And I think it's time to actually go out and do some work. Let's turn the lights off. Lucky prices are getting expensive nowadays. Don't want to be leaving them on. So you saw in episode 1, then that was a nice little look around of what's going on. But today it's time to get down to business and do some logging. Now, one little thing I did get, the money has dropped a little bit because I did go and buy, if we have a look across here, we go right about, just quickly go up to here. And I did get some bits for around the old sawmill. We purchased this in the last episode, but I did go and buy these because we need a way to transport things down from here. So we're going to get planks and beams and stuff. Now, I'll be truthfully honest, I'm not 100% sure what these look like. I'm guessing they could be long planks, maybe? We've got normal planks, long planks, and wood beams. And I'll be truthful, I'm not sure what's what until we start walking to the truck. Not sure what's what until we start. And I'm guessing they're going to come out of here because these look like little spawn areas. I'm assuming, I mean, that'd be cool if they do, but I'm assuming they come along here and then end up here. Or is that just going to make it look like they do? I'm not sure. But we need to do logs first, so I decided just to get these because we're going to need to transport them down. As we've seen, we can't distribute things down to the boatyard. We're going to have to transport them. So why not get a TLX truck? And why not put some off-road tires on it, throw it up into the air, and just beefy as. Now, this is an auto-loading trailer, but I don't know if these pallets are going to be able to be auto-loaded onto it. Obviously, we can strap, which is pretty cool. So I just don't know if we're going to be able to auto-load them on. Or, well, I bought this, but I did get the game to pay me back for this because a place like this would have one of these about that you could sort of use for loading. So I've gone with that. Now, I don't know how much this trailer is going to take. Are we going to get much on here? I don't know because I didn't really know the sizes these pallets are going to come out. So, are they the same kind of planks as we've had on other sawmills? What we used on Elm Creek? Or is this because it's a new map? Is this going to be something different? I mean, it's down as long planks. I don't know. We're going to find out. But first, like I said, we need to do some logging. So, let's get back to the yard. Get logging. So, first, we're going to need to find some trees. Now, I know that seems a stupid question. Oh, Craigyboy, just look around. There's trees everywhere. There is, but there's different types. But it also depends on what's good and what's not. Basically, look up and see. Look at the size of that. What if you go close to it, it will tell you what it is. It's a lodgepole pine. Beg your pardon? 36.3 meters. Ooh, that's a big boy. Now, you will see that there's other little bits here. Like, look, there's this little thing here. 11. But you also will notice there is some dead wood kicking about here as well. Because there is missions you can do on here. Now, we've not looked into that, but I don't really want to go through that just yet in this episode. Because otherwise it will be a whole nother episode of just talking and nothing else. There you go, over there. See it? That, I think, is dead wood. Which there is a mission that sort of you can do. And it will have a little marking on there. But yeah, anything without anything growing on the top of it is, I would say, dead wood. And you get nothing for it. It's not worth anything. It's not good for anything. It is dead wood. So I think we'll just start from the front and work our way back a little bit. And we'll aim to get to that big boy over there. Now, one thing you can get, you get a chainsaw, which comes normally with the game. And this. Spray can. So you can go mark your trees up. Now, if you get close, you see the tree symbol appear in front. And there's a paint can. Just have a look in here. You can change the marker. Now, the markers do mean things. You can have a look in the help guides to see what they mean. Depends how far you want to take it of, like, trees that have got to be cut. There's a line what says don't cut below this. Or I think the X is like, don't cut this one. I'm not 100% sure, if I'm honest. I've not kind of gone through the whole help guides to see. But you can use whatever you want, really. It doesn't really matter too much. Whatever you want. That's jumping. I'm trying to find which one's the actual spray. There we go. So if you're using Xbox controller on PC, Press B, and it'll put a cross on it. So I want that one. I think I want this one as well. What's this? Yeah, this is a pine. I love that. It's so cool. Do we want this one? It didn't look bad, actually. What length's this one? Can't run with the spray can as well, I've noticed. Oh, spruce, 25.5. Yeah, we'll have that bad boy. And I think we're just going to try and work our way through. What's that one? Is that a good one? 20. Yeah, another spruce. We'll have that as well. And then I want to work my way through to this bad boy. What's this? Pine 36.3. We'll have some of that as well. All right, put the can away. So it just helps. Again, you don't need to do that. It depends how far you want to take it. Now, you can get the trucks to help like load the proper like old-fashioned loady ones. Let me see if I can find it for you. So you can get this then. This is what you get if you go into New Farmer. You get this as standard. It's the Volvo BM SM462. It goes 12 miles an hour. So bear that in mind, 12 miles an hour, 47 horsepower. I don't know what size logs you can get on there. I don't know how much you could get on there. But when you got to trek it up to your sawmill, which as you can see from here, it's up here. Yeah, that's quite a trek at 12 miles an hour. And I'm guessing when you fully load it as well, you'll be lucky if you get 5, 6, maybe going uphill. So if you can invest some money, I'd get one of these. That thing with the triple axles on the unit, that's going to pull. That's going to spin the wheel backwards. So let's go and have a go in here. Now, bear in mind, you got to bear with me on this one. Logging, I'm still new to. So I'm not the best logger, as you might have seen when we did a few little bits on Elm Creek. So let's just see. We can... I don't know which view is going to be better here. Let's start. We need to work out now, actually. 5 meters. Yeah, I think that's probably a good size. We don't want to go too big. Let's just see if we can... oh, now you see a little marking does appear. To try and give you a bit of guidance. So if it doesn't work, you'll see... Let's just see if we can go outside so we can show you a bit better. If it doesn't work, you'll see that the marking, the little ring around the tree will come up red if it won't accept that. But before we could do this, I need to open the thing. Would always help, you know, to open it. And if you get close to it, you'll see the ring will go green. And you'll be able to just go in a bit more, and then you'll be able to cut it. And if we just stand this way. Now, you need to pick it up as well when you cut it. Cut it and then pick it up to make it fall the kind of way you want it to. So hold the cut. And then pick it up. Okay, little tip for you there. Press the cut button. Don't hold it, otherwise it's going to try and slice it like that. I've made that mistake before on Elm Creek. Press it once, let it cut it. If you hold it on, it will run up the tree to slice it at 5 meters, which is what it just did, which was right. It looked like it kind of was just going berserk. So, yeah, a little lesson for you there. Let's try and cut it again now. Look at that. Now we can come back at a later date and get the stumps up. You can get a stump grinder, but also you can just do it with the chainsaw. If you get the chainsaw and you've got the lumberjack mod on, you can just... Oh, I keep jumping. You can hold it and stump will be gone like that. So we're going to work our way through. So let's see if we can try a bit better on this one. Remember, don't hold the cut on like I did. I keep making a mistake and keep thinking, why is it going berserk? That'll be why. So let's go in there. It's gone green. Press it once. Lift up. There we go. Oh, I'm a proper logger now. No, I'm not. Far from it. Try and pull it over to the right area. Get them all in the same area. And let's cut. Beautiful. So yeah, as long as you remember, just press it once. Don't hold on, because yeah, made that mistake many times. Let's get the chainsaw out. Let's cut that up. And the good thing about this, obviously, you can go and plant more. so we can just keep replenishing the area. Now, what am I going to go for now? Did we do anything with this one here? I'm trying to think, where did I can see the ones I've marked up here. Mark that one up. This one, is that a tree or not? It's not really anything we can cut off. So we've got that one there. I wonder which one's best to go for next, do you think? I'm going to go for that one straight ahead, I think. And we can see if we can drag it this way a bit and put it on this pile. So let's go in for this. We'll drop it down. Get it as low as we can. Is that a bit too low? Is that going to be okay? It's gone green. Again, cut once. Pick her up. Hopefully falls forward. I don't know if there's a way you can actually do it to make it fall forward. I've just pick it up and hope for the best. If it falls back on you, God knows what you do then. Here we can back up a bit. Oh, here we go. And cut. Oh, that's a beast, isn't it? Listen to that. That is an animal, that one. I just love how it sort of shaves all the little branches off, and the noise of it soaring through and everything. That's just, the detail is just awesome. Now, that was a beauty, wasn't it? That was a log and a half, that. Well, a tree and a half, should I say. It's a log now. That was an impressive one, that. Now, we have got an Arctic, so we can keep going a bit. I don't know if I marked this one, but this seems sensible to go for this one now. We can then drag it back over. So let's drop it down. Get it nice and low. And then we will just need to spin it around a bit, get it level. Go in a bit more, and cut. Pick her up. Drop her down. Drag her over. And let's just go backwards. Now, I just want to make sure... Oh, no. We want that view there. Just make sure that we don't want to get the unit in the way. Drag it around the side of it. And let's cut. Beautiful. Look at this. Now, I wondered, does it actually remove these off the map or not? No, it doesn't. I wasn't sure if it was going to remove these, like, the tree-looking things on here as you go, so you can just sort of see the area you've cleaned. But, no, it doesn't go to that kind of level. Let's just get rid of some of these while we're here. Just wait till it comes up red, which shows you it's delete mode. Now, you could go to the lengths, I suppose, of getting like a... I don't know if it would work, actually, like a stump grinder to sort of get wood chips off it. Would that work or not? That logging's not my strong point. So if you are more into this and you've done a lot of this, then please do let me know below. Could you do that? Could you get like a chipper thing? And would it chip the stumps up or not? Now, that was the one I wanted to tackle. I wanted to give that a go. What do we do with this thing here? Do we give this a go, or... what size is that? 8.8? Nothing major, is it? You know what? Let's just... We should be able to get in for that one. Let's just go and get that big boy right through here. Let's just see how this goes. Is this going to go well or not? You know what? I don't know. Let's just drop it down. In we go. Move it across a little bit and then cut. Pick it up. Drag it back. Hopefully it falls that way because that's a beast. Woo. Yeah, let's just go back outside a second so I can see where we've got to go try and put it on the pile. Here's the pile. Look at that. Can we swing this around here, get it on the pile? Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. Oh, pick it up, dragging the equipment on the floor here. Do you know what? I did wonder if that was what was happening. think I'm a little bit too far stretched, actually. Can we try that maybe? Wow, this is a heavy thing, isn't it? Uh-oh, don't want to roll it over. Maybe it's too heavy for this machine. I'm trying to get the unit a bit closer to the logs, just to see if we can try and. Even still, it's still lifting it. Maybe it is. It's just too much. Let's just try and cut some of this. It was a bit of a beastly log, wasn't it? There we go. There we go. We're back on track now. Bring it down a little bit. Yeah, that was a beast. Okay, that's a good amount of wood, I think, for that. I wonder if maybe it is. Is there there's obviously going to be a weight limit. You can see it was struggling there. We were pushing it right on the edge. But I don't know, what is the actual weight limit of one of these? Do you just wait until it starts tipping over like that, and then is that when you call it a day and go, okay, I think we've exceeded what it can do now? Well, we've got a nice amount there. Now, you can obviously go through, and if you get the log trailers like I just showed you, that Volvo, obviously you'll be able to pick them up with that. I've seen a lot of people struggle trying to do that because it's not going to be easy. And again, some of these logs might be a little too chunky. We might have some issues with trying to do that. So I'm going to do this my way with super strength and load them in that way. So I'll get these done. I'll get them loaded and we'll get them into the sawmill. There's quite a few here, so it's going to take a little while. But I don't really want to do a time lapse of this because I know what it's like when trying to moving things about. It's just going to make you feel really sick. So I'll get this done. I'll see you after. So that's everything I cut down, all loaded. And it's, I must admit, doing it by hand is so much more neater. It's always going to be neater than trying to use the machine. So this is why I've just cut my losses on the machine. Feel free, if that's something you want to do and you want to go to them lengths, then you can. I just know I will take up the whole episode, if not more episodes, just trying to do that. So it's easy, just do by hand. And I've only done it on this occasion. I will show you and I will go through and load one by hand with you. I won't cut it out. I've just done it for this episode because time is pushing on. But I will make sure that I have trees cut down and ready to load for you on one of the episodes. So don't worry thinking I'm going to cut them all out. That's just not going to happen. Now, one thing I have done, just to make it a bit easier, is sometimes you get these like little bushy things and sometimes they're quite big and they sort of get in your way. So I don't know if it's something you want to do, but what I tend to do is go across the plants and go to the meadow. And then on the meadow, you can just sort of put the meadow down. And it just sort of gets rid of, like puts grass down, but gets rid of the big bushy areas. Like these over here, for example. You can just go over and just put the meadow down. So if you need to go over, if it's around a tree somewhere you want to get to, you see, it's cleared a bit of a pathway. It makes it a little bit easier. So it's something to bear in mind just in case that's, you know, something you want to do. I just find it makes it a bit easier, that's all. Like these ones here. If you've got to try and get a tree which is sort of, these are all surrounding it like this. It just makes it a little bit easier just to sort of get them out of the way so you can actually see what you're doing. Now these things are quite small. So if you've got the easy dev mod on, what I tend to do is just go on here and onto delete object input, turn it on, and little things like this, they're not really going to do anything. You know, they're very small. I don't see it's worthwhile the effort of trying to like cut them down. So just get rid of them. Get them out of your path. And then say, these ones, you know, you'll be okay. I mean, 11.6. It looks skinny. But, you know, there's enough there to go into the sawmill. So just make sure you turn it off so you don't accidentally go and delete things. And obviously these things are what we want. The big beastie boys like that. So let's jump in. Start her up. She's all strapped down. She's ready to go. So we'll reverse her. Now, yes, granted, I could fill this a lot more. And you probably would do before you head up to the sawmill. But I just want to get this going. Oh, not too far down the bank now. That could be game over. Now, which way have we got to go from here? Now, I'm still new to this. It's going to take a while. It's going to be a lot of looking at the map. So we're going to have to go up here. Then we'll take the little forest path up here to the road. And then we'll go along this way. Up. And then we should be able to swoop in here. That's the plan. So let's see if we can make the map a little bit bigger. There we go. So we can see what we're doing now. So we're down here. Now, I think we need to go along this way. Uh-oh. I've unstrapped them. I wonder what I thought. I could see the logs moving. What's going on? I didn't realize pressing when trying to enlarge the map. I've shrunk them down. Now, I'm just trying to work out, actually. You would have thought is that too much weight on the front then? Because I'm finding it's becoming an issue to steer. Should I have maybe loaded them more towards the back? I mean, I didn't think with the triple axles on the unit it was going to be an issue. But it's really struggling to steer. Look, you can see it's not turning. Now, that's a weird one. Let's see if we can unlock them. Let's try and go back a bit. Brake. Well, that's not going to work, is it? I don't understand why that should be... you can see that it looks like the wheel's off the ground there. Now, I never thought that would be too heavy for a triple axle unit. But that was the whole point of it. That's why I went for this one. Alright, well, we'll see what we can do. Could be interesting. This could be going off the road. Oh, already it's nearly going off the road. It doesn't want to turn. So we need to head up here. Now, I could time-lapse this, but I just thought it'd be nice to sort of for you to come along with me and be able to have a look at what the map looks like. Because it does look really good. And that's the road. If we could get onto the road, it'd be okay, but unfortunately this doesn't attach anywhere. We're going to have to keep going around the foresty areas, around the little forest roads, and see if we can get up here. I'm so glad that it's not raining, because this might be an absolute mud bath, and it will be quite tricky to get up here. So we need to go right in a minute, if I can, if the truck's going to let me. Just here. Yeah, I'm quite surprised. Oh, it sort of wants to turn. I am quite surprised, actually, that it's struggling and it's not the steering wise. Is it because it's the triple axle? Maybe I should have gone for the... I went for the short based. Did I go for the short base? Let's put that back on small now. Yeah, I thought I went for the short based one. Yeah, it's short. Maybe the long one would be better for the steering then, or is that going to make it worse? I mean, it's an extra 35 grand. Maybe only 2 axles will put more weight on the steering rather than the 3. Yeah, or maybe do we just go for the really short one? I just assumed it'd be too much for that. Do we try and swap it now and just see if we any better? We'll give that a go and see. It's not going to cost any more money. We'll go for that. And oh dear, the trailer. I should have dropped the trailer before. As you can see, the 5th wheel pin has moved quite a bit. Let's go and try that and see if that's going to be any better. Is that going to be any better on the steering? Maybe, maybe not. Now, which way do we need to go from here now? I think, was it right? I've lost track where we are. There we are. So we need to go right and then left. Okay, let's go. Now, you would have thought taking an axle off it is meaning that's more weight on just the twin axle now. It's going to make it worse. Or it's going to be overloaded more. I don't know. It seems to be okay. Watch for the train. It does seem to steer better. Fuel station there that we can fill up from. That's pretty good. Look at the view. Look at this map. Beautiful map. Now we need to turn in here. We've got to watch for the train as well. Wait for the crossing to go up. And on we go. I think that's just a building there. I was just looking at it. I see the planks outside. I wonder if that was like a sell point, but it's not showing anything on the map. I think it is just a decorative building. So we've got tracks all over the place here. Keep going round. Where do we have to dump this to? Oh, I think... Have we just gone past it? Do we go in there? Or... do we still put this, even though we own it, do we still put it in the water? I know you put it in the water to sell. But do these still have to go in the water when we own the building? I'm going to try one and see, because I'm a little bit worried that if I dump the lot in and find out, no, we're just going to make money. Let's just bring it back down here a minute and see. I think that's where it still goes. Let's just park there. Oh, it's on edge. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. Let's unstrap him. Let's just see if we can go and get one of these out, can we? There we go. Right, let's take it. Let's drop it in and see what happens. Oh, you can see it's going up, look. That's so cool. And then it automatically goes up into there. That's awesome. Bye, log. We'll see you soon as planks. I'm drowning. I'm up to my neck in water now. Let's see. So it seems to be running. So I'm assuming, and if we just go and check on the productions, yep, that has gone in. Now we should have started time. Let's just go and put time on 5. So that is running. As we can see, it's not a bad speed as well. I'm only on times 5. So we are going to get wood chips from this that we can sell. Planks, beams, wood beams. I've just turned the prefab walls off because, well, we don't really need them at the minute. I'm not really sure what they're for. So let's just jump back into the wagon. I think, can we drive the whole lot in? Or is that really dangerous? I mean, we might be able to. Can we back the trailer in the water? Car coming around. Let's just see. Let's see if we can back it in. Then will it just all disappear? I didn't do anything with the last one. I just walked in. Oh, don't drive too deeply in the water. Yeah, that's a good point. Now, is this literally taking them one by one? I think what it's doing... I think these are going. So, it's not the actual logs from there. Let's just turn this off a minute. So it's not too noisy. Just up if you press the right buttons. So, I do think they are going from there. But what it's doing is these aren't obviously the logs that we've cut down. So what it's doing is it's sort of converting them based on weight wise into these. So you could literally back in further so it all floats off. I could lift them off and they would just sort of stay in here. Let's just see if we can. I know it says don't drive too deeply into the water, but if we drive in enough, it won't damage anything. It would in real life, but it won't in the game. If we drive in now, hopefully these will float off. Or majority of them will anyway. I think that's one way of doing it. And then you could just sort of pick the rest of these up and drop them in. And as long as they go in the water, as far as I know, that should be okay. It will all get taken in by the sawmill. stuck on a big log. There we go. Let's just go and move this out of the water. Turn her off. Let's go and have a quick look and see. So yeah, it seems to be that's what we do. Everything has pretty much gone now. There's just a couple of logs here left to go, is there? Anything sunk? Look at that. So cool that is, isn't it? There you go. Last one. I think that's the last one. Yeah, I can't see anything else in here. So that's all gone in now. If we have a look there, we're nearly 15,000 litres. Now, it would have been a little bit more than that. It's already starting to produce as we go through, and it's, you know, going down at a pretty quick rate there. That's pretty cool, that is. So that's just going to work its way through now. But that is how the sawmill works. So you do the same thing then. If you want to come and sell stuff here, you drop it in there and it will sell. Obviously, it goes up. It does exactly the same way. But the difference is I own the sawmill, so it's just producing the wood for me. If you sell it, same thing. It will go up. It will go into the sawmill, but then you'll get paid for it. So that was a cool little thing. Can we cut down this tree right by the sawmill? Can we drop that in? But yeah, that's pretty cool, that is. So let's just move this up here out of the way. So yeah, this is going to be our little transport then to take it down, any of the pallets down to the boatyard. And I'm assuming, I mean, we're not going to see in this episode, I don't think. I could speed up time. You know what, we might as well, aren't we, speed up time and just sort of see. We just race through. I see the wood chips. I don't know what's going on with the wood chips, but the wood chips seem to keep going and then disappearing. As you can see, the wood chips are stored. Are they going in to make something else then, or what? No, it's just wood chips. But the wood chips aren't building up. These sort of seem to be going and losing themselves. Yeah, you can see, look, if you look at the bottom, it keeps resetting. That's a weird one. I don't know what's going on with the wood chips then. It seems to be a bit of an issue with the sawmill and the wood chips. Hey, the wood chips have reset themselves again. Ooh, I think we found a little glitch there, have we? Or am I being stupid? Am I doing something wrong? But you see the wood chips are lot 13, 14, 15, 0. They're all on storing. Everything else is storing apart from the wood chips. That's a good one. Yep, it doesn't like the wood chips for some reason. I wonder then, are we best, since the wood chips are broken, are we best on putting them on sell? But then it's not going to hold anything to sell. Whoa. Look, 15. 1. Oh, that's a weird one. Okay, well, let's just keep fast forwarding a little bit more time. If you look at the bottom corner, you can see the wood chips going up and down, up and down. Interesting. Well, at least the wood's not going down too quick. Still got, you know, 11,000 litres in here. I'm just waiting for the beams. There you go, the beams are. I'm hoping they're going to be about 1,000 litre pallets. So at the minute, we've got, obviously, planks long, wood beams. So I think we'll try and spawn one, shall we, and just see what happens. So we'll go for wood beams to start with. Yes, it looks like there are 1,000 litre pallets, so let's see if we can just spawn one. Anybody see what happened? Where did it go? Did I spawn it? No. I was assuming they were going to come out of here. But it's not spawning. Have I just put all that wood in here and find out that the sawmill's broken and it's not going to give me anything? I really don't know. Well, that's a bit of an anticlimax to leave this episode on, but I'm going to need to try and work this out and see, because I want my wood back. 15,000 litres of wood there, and yeah, it's not not working, in my opinion, if I'm honest. I've done everything right. That's the floor place. Obviously, there's no planks yet. Now, we can get it distributed across, but I need to take planks and planks long and beams and all that to the boatyard. That was what I wanted to do. I was hoping to just get some, see what they look like, see what this thing will auto-load, and then just take some across the boatyard to get the ball rolling. It doesn't want to give me any wood, so to speak. So, on that note, yeah, a bit of a disappointing end, but we'll leave it there. I'm going to try and find out what's going on with this place and why is it not working, and just see what the crack is, really. And if it doesn't work, we're going to have to rethink what we're going to do. It's got to work. It must be it's got to be something going on, because surely, if it didn't work, this would have been fixed by now, wouldn't it? Interesting. Okay, well, if you want to see more and find out if we get any wood in the next episode, please do hit subscribe. Don't forget to hit like as well. And don't forget, turn the bell on so you get notified as soon as the video gets released. Until then, I'll see you in the next episode.